the second Bible study. Abiding in/with Christ. Abide to live, dwell, or to remain. In becoming maturing disciples, we have to learn how to discipline ourselves through the Spirit and abiding in Christ, even when we don't understand our surroundings or the direction we're going. These are some questions to ask yourself. Are people able to see that you are abiding within Christ outside the four walls? Is that the work and sacrifice you are doing for the kingdom evident when people look at you? Are your thoughts, responses, actions, words accompanied by Jesus? When people look at us, how do we look at them? Are we making sure our relationship with Jesus is well maintained? Is your relationship, that encounter with Jesus, transforming the way you live everywhere you go? What does abiding look like? Relying and fully dependent on Jesus. Abiding in Jesus is very important to our daily living because it set up how the rest of our days go and when or if we choose to abide in Him. Choose to remain in Jesus is everyday choice from the moment you wake up to the moment you choose to lay your head to rest. What do you choose? Proverbs 16 chapter 3 says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." This verse goes right in with abiding because as you choose to find yourself wrapped up in Jesus and commit unto the Lord, all you are every day, He will establish your thoughts and ways. My ways cannot be established until my thoughts are set on you. What has my attention will first capture my thoughts. 2 John chapter 1 verse 9 says, "Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ hath not God. He that abideth in the doctrine of Christ, he hath both the Father and the Son." When you abide in the truth of God, God in His realness has been revealed to you, the truth revealed by the Spirit of God. So you know the Father. If you do not know His truth, then you do not know Him. This also means you supporting His truth and reject false teachings and anything against the true gospel of Jesus. You can abide by His truth by trying to have your heart halfway in the world. If that is the case, as the word says, if you are lukewarm, then He will spew you out of His mouth. So you are already bound for hell if that is where your heart is, not abiding in Jesus. You can't be in two places at once with Jesus. Abiding with the Lord also requires that even if you disagree with Him or His answers, it's not to you. You still respond and continue to walk as if it's nothing has changed. That the fact is that you disagree with Him, then your heart is not fully with Him because you're abiding in Him. Would agree whether you understand or not. It is so easy to dwell among the people who have the same mindset as you. But when you abide in Jesus, you have to be willing to back off and discipline yourself or giving authority and control to Him. As we stated earlier, maturing in Jesus as a disciple requires you to give up what you want / accepting what is and relinquish your ways to His ways. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your understanding. In all thy way acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. This is pretty much self-explanatory. As you trust and abide in Him, your heart will lean unto the knowledge of Jesus, and you will proclaim He is the reason for all things, and the glory goes to Him. And in this He will reveal the way and direction you need to take. Abiding in Jesus, the opposite is believing the lies and false truths of the enemy and falling into his traps of the world. Believing you are on God and you make all these things happen with your own self is nothing but lies, and that builds up selflessness, pride, arrogance, and the opposite of everything that Jesus represents, and He moves, thus operates. John chapter 15 verses 4 through 10. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except if abide in the vine, no more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is the cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so I have loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, you shall abide in me, in my love, even as if I kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will leave the comments open. I hope you enjoyed it.